I wanted to talk today about a scientific study that was done on ancestral trauma. And you may have heard of this study before. They had taken a group of lab rats, or I should say mice, and put these mice into a controlled cage that had like an electric plate on the bottom. And they piped the smell of cherry blossom into the cage. And when they would do that, they would give the mice an electric shock. Shortly thereafter, the mice, every time they would pipe the scent of cherry blossom into this cage, even if they didn't give the mice an electric shock, the mice would tremble as if they were afraid of an electric shock. Kind of like, Pavlov's dog theory. So what the scientists did is have these mice reproduce and put the mice's children, the babies, into the same or another cage similar, and would also pipe the scent of cherry blossom into the cage, but would not shock the mice electrically. However, the mice would still tremble as if they were afraid, even though they had never been shocked before or never had this happen. They went a step further, and those mice had babies, and so this would have been the grandbabies of the original set of mice, who also went ahead and piped in the scent of cherry blossoms, and again did not shock the mice, but the mice would act and show fear and tremble. Now you can research this study to get more details about the year it was done or where location it was done in and that type of thing, if you want to Google that or YouTube it. But the main point is that we do have fear embedded in our DNA. I firmly believe that, and this is just something that scientists had recently discovered in the past decade or so, maybe past 2 decades, but I do believe that we do suffer from trauma of our ancestors. And if you don't heal that trauma, you will then in turn carry around almost like spiritual demons and have issues with things. Have issues with things in your life, how you deal with people, what you're fearful of, how you react to people, and the sort, and the kind of thing. So it's something to really consider when you're afraid of something or you have difficulty dealing with things and you don't know why, and you don't know why you keep attracting the same type of partners, or you have trouble at jobs over and over again, or you keep repeating bad behavior or bad things keep occurring to you. Look at that in your life. Look at that scenario or situation and consider what it is that you might be experiencing from your ancestors, from your past, and try to delve into that and get to the root of the problem to see if you can solve it. I know from my own childhood, obviously we have childhood traumas, and that's because my mother had childhood trauma, her mother had it, my mom gave that to me, my mom passed away, 20 years ago, but now I have issues with people based on that sometimes. And when I mean issues, I mean like in relationships, because typically how you relate to your partner or your relationship is due to how you were parented or how your parents treated you or how you were raised. So if you're accepting bad behavior, if you're accepting narcissism or other things like that, it could be because of that ancestral trauma. So really look at that in your life. Experiment. Kind of do some research and see, does it seem like I am repeating bad behavior over and over again, and is it because of something that happened to me in my past? And that is, a good first step to heal. So if you like this content and this type of content, and you would like more videos like this, subscribe for more. And I love you guys. Comment and like below, and I will talk to you later.